Hello, everyone. Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the new teaser from HBO Max for It. Welcome to Derry. Of course, welcome to Derry. It, Stephen King. It's all there. So let's go check this out. This is going to be, I believe, a mini series, if I'm not mistaken. So let's take a look, and we'll talk more about this upcoming show. Alrighty, here we have It. Welcome to Derry, the official teaser. That's a pretty distinct look.
You poor thing. Get in before you catch your death of cold.
Now you just tell us where home is. We'll get you back to your parents safe and sound, okay?
Anywhere but Derry.
Things that happen in the past.
Ooh, I love a period
My family
piece,
and I
which
just
makes
moved
sense.
to town.
Oh!
Hey, baby.
Happen in your mind.
Today was 4 months,
The turtle,
and they never even found a body.
the turtle thing keeps going up.
That means murder.
This business with the missing kids. Do I need to be concerned? Never a bad idea to keep the
Oh, that's a
people
lot
you
of
love
familiar faces here.
close.
Interesting.
No adult's ever gonna believe what we saw. I wouldn't.
There's a history of stuff like this happening in Derry.
Oh
You
God.
kids keep your noses out of police business.
I heard voices. In the pipes.
Have you ever heard of something like that?
Oh, some horrid imagery. Oh my God.
Here. Derry.
Oh wow. I didn't think they were gonna have a clown. Wow. Okay. A lot to talk about real quick. First of all, I like the new It films overall. I also really enjoy the original one with Tim Curry. I think there's so much here to dig into for like a franchise like this. And then of course we know that messed up things have been happening in Derry all the time, right? So like you could really just go into any period of time. That's really cool. Making this a period piece in the 60s just really works because not only do you have to deal with the horrors of like this the clown and everything that's going on, but also like there's a lot of really messed up things happening in the 60s, especially moving to a new town. I love the idea and the thematics of kids being afraid of something that the adults won't believe them. I think a lot of us have, not people not believing you is a big insecurity. I did not think we were gonna see Pennywise, but we get a little glimpse at the end. I don't really know if it's Skarsgård under the makeup or, but the cool thing about a series like this is that entity, the Pennywise, you can make it look like pretty much anything at any point where you don't need to have Pennywise or the actor. So that's really cool. Yeah. Let's take a look here. I love when the first comment is just praising how good of how well the trailer or the teaser is cut. This is perfect example of how you do a teaser trailer. You're not getting a synopsis or a plot the entire series, but it gives you a perfect but it perfectly gives you a setting and a vibe. That's all you want from a teaser for sure. The turtle reference, I did catch that. There's a big turtle that we all live in on top of or whatever, big cosmic force. I don't know. I haven't dug too much into it. There's a wormhole that I'm not willing to go down on. I really hope they kind of expand how Pennywise affected the whole town, and we see this nice town start to go like dark. Yeah, I mean you see that in a few of those adults, right? So this looks promising. Set the sign, tone, acting looks good so far. It'll all come down to how good the writing is. Yeah, for sure, right? We don't know much about the story yet, but I'm excited. Uh, let's see. They have a quote from Stephen King. Let me read it here. He thrusts his fist against the post and still insists he sees the ghost. Stephen King. pretty good writer when you want it to be. HBO drops trailer. Me starts floating. We all float down here. I'm hyped. So glad Skarsgård's coming back. Okay, I hadn't looked into the news of this. 98% of the trailer felt like a sequel to Smile. There's already a sequel to Smile, but I can see what I see what they mean with the people with the distorted phases and all that. You know, there was the security guard or the cop behind the door. Even the police chief looked a little like ominous, and of course that person behind the glass where we see the balloon's reflection, right? I've prayed for days like this. All right. Well, careful what you wish for, I guess. Nice to see Bill return as Pennywise. Yeah, okay, so it looks like Bill will be back. Awesome. The scene where everyone's just running to the door is incredible. That looks big. Yeah, that's pretty gnarly. Really cool stuff. Really cool stuff. Somebody did comment about Randy Orton when the little girl was talking about hearing voices, and I was gonna make the same joke, but I don't know how much of a wrestling audience we have, but I was there. I saw your comment. All right, so this looks really cool. But let me know, what did you think about the teaser for It? Welcome to Derry, and of course, stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thank you for watching, everyone. Bye bye.